Oil, though, is still lower, down right around 1% or so. John Kilduff is here, the founder of Again Capital. He's also a CNBC contributor to help us break down that oil trade. We heard earlier from Brian Sullivan and maybe this notion that oil could come back online if a deal were hypothetically struck. What exactly is the ramification of this meeting on energy markets?
I think the ramification for this meeting on energy markets, Dom, is that clearly that President Trump is favoring Russia over Ukraine. That signals to the oil market that, in fact, Russian crude oil and, more importantly, Russian refined products and potentially for Europe, Russian natural gas gets back to the world markets. And that's been pressing prices lower. Russia very much wants to be back in. They've been among the OPEC recalcitrants who routinely push for higher production levels from the group, wanting to compete on market share. So, all of this Ukraine strife in the energy market translates into a sort of a pro-Russia position, which then the follow-on is that there's more supply to the global energy markets.
John, I'm a consumer. I still have an internal combustion engine car. This is good for me if oil falls and gasoline prices go lower. It helps the general inflation narrative, but it also dents the idea that the U.S. can kind of progress even higher with world hydrocarbon energy dominance. So how do we kind of reconcile those 2 points together?
You really can't. They are at odds. The massive Russian production has a lower cost basis, break-even basis than much of our U.S. shale producers, which are the crux of our energy dominance and our energy exports. Also, too, if the Russian supplies to Europe were to come back online via the Nord Stream pipeline and other distribution networks, that would hurt. That would push down the price in Europe and would make LNG exports and LNG destination deliveries there unaffordable or uncompetitive, I guess is the better word. I'm sorry. So all of this really does undercut this U.S. position if Russia is brought back into the fold, which, from what we're hearing, seems to be the game plan here. So those two contentions are, in fact, at odds.